Hello students. Welcome back to our review session. Today, we're going to crack the code of arithmetic expressions. Let's start simple. An arithmetic expression is just a mathematical phrase with numbers and operations. For instance, if Malika spends 25 rupees a day on lunch for 5 days, our expression is 5 times 25. But what if we need to compare two large expressions? Do we always have to calculate the final value? Not at all. Let's look at this situation. Raja has 1023 marbles and gets 125 more today, making his expression 1023 plus 125. Joy has 1022 marbles and gets 128 more today, giving him 1022 plus 128. Who has more? Look closely at the numbers. Raja started with one more marble than Joy, but Joy received 3 more marbles than Raja today. Therefore, without adding it all up, we can visually see that Joy ends up with more marbles. So, the moving pen writes 1023 plus 125 less than 1022 plus 128. Now, why are brackets so important? Let's say Mallesh brought 30 marbles and Arun brought 5 bags with 4 marbles each. The expression is 30 plus 5 times 4. Purna added 30 and 5 first, then multiplied by 4, getting 140. Mallesh multiplied 5 and 4 first, then added 30, getting 50. Who is right? Mallesh is right. In mathematics, brackets act like punctuation. They tell us exactly what to do first. When evaluating an expression with brackets, you must always find the value inside the brackets before doing other operations. So, 30 plus 5 times 4 ensures we find the 20 marbles in the bags first, giving us the correct total of 50. When there are no brackets, we look at terms to determine our order. Terms are simply the parts of an expression separated by a plus sign. But what about subtraction? Here is a golden rule. Subtracting a number is the exact same thing as adding its inverse. See that? 83 minus 14 becomes 83 plus negative 14. Now our terms are clearly identified as 83 and 14. Remember, blocks of multiplication or division, like 6 times 5, count as a single term because they don't have a plus sign breaking them apart. Once everything is written as addition, you have a superpower. You can move terms around safely. Let's say Madhu flies a drone 6 meters up, then 4 meters down. The expression is 6 minus 4. Let's rewrite it as the sum of terms like we just learned, 6 plus minus 4. If we swap the terms, does the drone's final height change? It is still 2 meters above the terrace. Swapping terms does not change the sum, which is known as the commutative property of addition. You can also group terms in any order you want, which is the associative property. Let's finish up with removing brackets. Imagine Irfan buys biscuits for 15 rupees and dal for 56 rupees, paying with a 100 rupee note. His change is 100 minus the total cost, or 100 to 15 plus 56. Notice the rule. When you remove brackets preceded by a negative sign, the signs of the terms inside the brackets change. So it becomes 100 minus 15 minus 56, meaning he gets 29 rupee back. Lastly, remember the distributive property. The multiple of a sum is the same as the sum of the multiples. If you buy 2 cutlets at 43 rupees and 2 rasgullas at 24 rupees, 2 times 43 plus 24 is exactly equal to 2 times 43 plus 2 times 24. And that's how you decode expressions. By rewriting subtractions, identifying terms, and respecting brackets, you'll never get the wrong answer. Great job reviewing today, and I'll see you in the next session.